What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy MrBaboon. I'm back with a reaction video. This time we have 30 scariest ammo encounters of the year. This was uploaded 3 months ago. So we're gonna react to this. We're gonna probably have. I was told this is a pretty good video, so we're gonna react to it. We're gonna watch it. It's, I will say it is a long video, so my reaction is probably going to be a little bit longer too. The video we are reacting to today is 33 minutes 47 seconds. I do not know how long my reaction video is going to be, but I will have the link for the channel and the link for the video down below if you guys want to watch it. You guys can find that down below in the description. So with that being said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. If you guys are new, comment, share it. If you guys think someone else will enjoy it, or you guys know someone who will enjoy it. Whew. I think with that being said, oh, by the way, I'm definitely smoking in this video, so watch out. You know, definitely gotta be 18 or up to watch any of my content, because I do smoke in my videos and cuss and who knows what's gonna be said. So we're gonna react to this. I am excited. Let's go get to it. Let's go ahead and get to it.
At Ranthambore National Park, a group of friends' average safari drive quickly turned into a nightmare when they were horrifyingly chased by a hungry tiger. At first, they began recording after spotting movement in the bushes up ahead.
Oh my god, he's up. Oh my god, he's gonna jump on us.
Now in serious fear, the tourists continue driving down the road in hopes of being left alone. But the vicious tiger unfortunately has other plans. Not trying to risk their safety any longer, they thankfully decide to drive at full speed away from the area altogether.
Good job. Good job.
The beginning of this clip shows a group of tourists slowly approaching an enormous bison peacefully grazing on grass in Yellowstone National Park.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know if I would do that.
Eventually, the animal seems to be getting agitated, so some of the tourists try to evacuate the area, but that only makes the beast angrier. Fortunately, the herbivore stops and leaves the group alone.
Fuck
sunny
that
day
shit,
in
bro.
Vailwater,
No.
South Africa.
These
men had their enjoyable safari ride take a truly unpredictable turn when they got charged by a furious hippo. Before anything, they begin recording when they notice the curious animal slowly approaching their car from the road behind them.
Hell no.
Snak bietjie Isak.
Kyk of ons hom hier kan in. Hou maar net in die eerste hoor.
Sal jy sê as jy kan ry?
Not expecting much to go wrong, they attempt to continue their unusual observation while they have the chance, when things very suddenly go south.
Look at that. It was just nicking off in the distance and said, "Gotcha, bitch!"
Luckily for them, they gain sufficient speed where the animal gives up on the chase and they continue driving away.
Bro, fuck
altogether.
that. No, fuck that. Like, no,
Mana
I'm
Pools
good.
National Park. A group of vacationers were peacefully enjoying their breakfast when a furious elephant came and did the unthinkable. At the beginning of the video, the tourists are eating their meals in an open area, while a few elephants are seen approaching in the distance.
Little one. Hi, little one. Hi, little. Oh, it's a little boy.
For a time, all seems to be going well. However, things take a downward turn when some of the animals wander into the lunch area.
Try to stay still when there's elephants next to you before I
Despite the group's best attempt to remain still and appear as unthreatening as possible, one of the mammals loses its temper and does this. In the aftermath of the attack, the officials dismiss the dangerous elephant, and it
Skin feel tight and dry?
Damn.
Try Hydro Boost Gel Cleanser.
That could have been bad,
Cleanse
though.
and hydrate. Neutrogena.
There's no way she'd stick around if she knew the
That
truth.
could have really been bad. Damn, these ads, bro. Like, look, okay, come on. I'm trying to get back. I got this I gotta react to. And these ads were just like, no.
It is confirmed that the victims are unharmed.
They didn't look like they
While
was really
fishing for
harmed.
muskie, this fisherman nearly jumped to his death when a snake randomly decided to pay him a visit. The video opens with the fisherman driving to his chosen location, and upon reaching the said location, he gets into his boat. After getting comfortable in the boat, the man sets up his camera and begins to prepare his fishing gear. Once that is done, he wastes no time throwing in a line.
Now what is in the world is that thing doing trying to eat that?
For quite some time, all seems to be going as planned, and the enthusiastic fisherman even manages to secure his first catch. And then, out of nowhere, the unthinkable happens.
Look at that.
In a fortunate turn of events, the snake makes its way out of the boat, leaving the frightened man unharmed.
Fuck that.
While checking trail cameras with his friend Rachel, this man spotted a sneaky mountain lion spying on them through the bushes and immediately started to panic.
There's a f***ing mountain lion right here. Get back, mountain lion. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back, mountain lion.
As the animal shows no signs of backing down, the pair do their best to de-escalate the situation while trying to back away slowly.
Get back. You good? Chill. Just chill. Get back. Hey, get back. Get back.
A few moments pass,
Like
and the
this-
animal nonchalantly.
Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, when people go hiking in those kind of areas, do they not bring, like, a pistol to, like, protection for, like, mountain lions and shit like that? Like, I don't get that. I would have to bring one. Because if any mountain lion runs up, is getting a whole clip. Like, well, I mean, maybe not a whole clip, but, like, it's gonna catch him. It's gonna catch some bullets. Because fuck that. I'm not trying to lose my life because I wanted to go hiking. And this mountain lion decided it wanted to eat me for dinner. Fuck that. No, hell no. I'm bringing a pistol for protection for that shit. No, fuck that. No.
He starts to retreat back into the woods, giving them the chance to make their escape.
Hey, get back. We're here. We're still here. Go away, mountain lion. We're still here. Oh, it's scratching its claws.
Fortunately, after a while, the mountain lion decides to leave the hikers be, and they make it out safely.
Well, that's nice.
This intense clip picks up right as these brave men attempt to scare a nearby tiger away from their village. Unfortunately, the situation escalates rather quickly.
Oh, shit!
Luckily for them,
Fuck.
the predator decides to spare the men at the very last second and ends up leaving the area completely.
Fuck
A
that.
45-year-old man in Bangkok, Thailand, was watching TV in his lounge when he heard some hissing sounds coming out of his living room wall.
That's
Having
right, that's
no
a snake.
idea of the terrible
fucking
situation
snake?
he was
Bro,
in,
that's a
he
fucking
called
snake.
for help. The rescuers came in and decided to break the plasterboard wall.
Bro!
But what came out of it
It's
sent
a fucking
chills down the
snake!
spine of everyone there.
Bro, how do you not know that's a snake?
It was a huge python.
A
living in that
fucking
wall for
python?
God knows how long. Rescuers tried getting it out, but it stubbornly remained inside the wall.
Fuck that, I'm moving.
Okay.
No, fuck that.
When the snake finally did come out, it was measured to be 15 feet in length and was
Goddamn.
transported back to the wild.
15
This
feet.
next horrifying
Bro,
clip
fuck
begins
that.
by showing a man inside a shark cage, recording his experience under the deep, dark, and dangerous
good.
ocean. While
I'm
waiting
good.
for sharks to circle him, his
Fuck
expectations are quickly thrown out the window when an aggressive and hungry shark does something unexpected.
Oh, God.
Against all odds, the bone-chilling encounter is far from over as the large predator gets its mouth completely stuck in the cage. Unable to free itself,
Fuck.
it starts to panic. Thankfully, after a while, the shark manages to wiggle its mouth out, swimming away afterwards.
Damn. Fuck
The
that.
clip begins intensely with a silverback gorilla scaring a group of
shit.
tourists by doing something extremely terrifying and unexpected. After the first charge, the giant primate does not leave the group alone and continues to harass the tourist, trying to take pictures of it.
Fuck that.
Come this way. Don't worry, don't worry. Don't run, don't run.
Bruh.
Trying to de-escalate the situation, the group makes their movements as silent and slow as possible to avoid angering the gorilla further.
Is it good time for a picture? Huh? Can I take a picture now of him?
This seems
Hell
to
no!
work, and the animal starts to walk away, but it unfortunately decides to show them one last act of aggression.
Oh, shit.
Cheese it snap. So good we may run out of cheese.
Hey, those are actually pretty good, though. I would say. Come on. Oh, wow. I can't skip this ad. Are you shitting me? That's fucked.
I love it, I love it, I love it!
I have no idea, not watching it. Yeah, don't watch. This, though. This is like... What the...
Luckily, it let go of the woman relatively quickly, leaving no
Bro,
one
wait, was he
harmed.
gonna chop it? Bro, that would have angered.
Calmly walking
Ooh,
around in
was
the
he
African
gonna-
wilderness,
I have
this
no
Russian
idea.
tourist came
Maybe if
across
he
a
did let go.
huge hippo and suddenly
no.
decided to run after it.
Why?
Бежать за бегемотом.
Bro!
Surprisingly, the animal immediately runs in fear as the brave man keeps chasing it
Is
down.
he dumb?
Feeling satisfied with what he's done, he simply turns around and goes back to minding his own business.
It's gonna start chasing you now. Oh no.
This terrifying video starts
Bro, fuck
off with
that.
two hunters in a
But-
tree stand who had
Real fast, I do want to say, if you guys are out there and you guys go do anything like this, you know what I mean? Do not do what that one dude did. It could be a really dumb move on your part. If it's like, you know, so just don't do it. Plus, it's pretty fucked up. So just don't do it, okay? Don't do that. That's a
just
no-no.
spotted a black bear below them and
Fuck
quickly
that.
started recording.
Wait, did it say he's coming up?
Moments later, the predator becomes overly curious and tries to climb up their tree, prompting them to prepare for the worst.
Hey!
Caught cautious and afraid of the black bear getting close to them, the man recording decides that he has no other choice but to pull out his bear spray and do this. After getting sprayed in the face, the animal can finally be seen running away from those hunters' tree, going as far as possible. In Miami, Florida, a sewer fishing trip got out of hand when the crew members came face to face with a Burmese python. Watch to see what they did next. As soon as the crew initially reaches the sewer they have chosen to fish in, they catch sight of a humongous snake and immediately get the idea of potentially pulling it out.
We were gonna sewer fish and there's a huge snake.
Straight down, there's a huge snake. Right here is right on its body. It's like right above it. Can you guys see that or no?
Frightened and intrigued at the same time, the men decide to call their friend Jacob, who has experience with snakes, to handle the situation. A few minutes later, Jacob arrives at the scene, and after putting all necessary safety measures in place, he ventures down the sewer. Moments later, he emerges holding this.
I'm okay, I'm okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! No! It's so much bigger than my gosh! No!
After getting over their initial shock, the group helps Jacob lay the majestic predator on the ground so they can get a good look at it.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! God! Oh my gosh, guys! Look at the size of this!
Unfortunately, the video ends as the men are still deciding what to do with the snake, so it is unclear how things played out in the end. In the Lugenda River of Mozambique, a fun kayaking expedition quickly turned into a real-life nightmare when these tourists got attacked by a territorial hippo. Originally, everything seems to be going according to plan, until the man recording suddenly hears something storming through the bushes to his left.
Oh, babe. Big hippo. I was hit by that for sure, y'all. He just kept charging. He was feeding.
After all grouping back together just in case, they eventually decide to keep going with their expedition as originally planned when something downright horrifying happens.
Just watch, because he charged down this channel there. Just as I said, watch, he's come down this channel.
Now, seriously concerned about their safety, they finally decide to cut their expedition short and call it a day completely.
Yeah, probably should.
This next terror-striking animal encounter begins by showing a recording of fishermen spearfishing in the deep blue waters of Australia's Coral Sea. The clip shows one of the fishermen trying to haul a fish that he speared, while a larger fish tries to steal it from him. The other fish poses no problem for the fishermen at first, but things eventually escalate as other unwanted visitors join in on the fun. Thinking that their situation couldn't get any worse, the fisherman recording then gets the fright of his life when this happens.
Fuck that! No, I'm good.
Surprisingly, they are able to keep calm despite the shark feeding frenzy going on just a few feet from them. Thankfully, the frenzy ends after.
Fuck that,
you can be confident choosing Farmers Insurance. There's no need to.
I'm good. I'll pass.
Wood.
Perfect.
I'll pass on that. Fuck that, bro. Like,
thank you.
The ocean's a scary place. I don't know why. I mean, I know why I think it's a scary place, and I will say, I think it's a scary place because, like, it's not explored all the way, you know? Like I was saying, it's like, what, 75, 85, 95% explored? And then I mean, unexplode, not explode. I mean, there was like 95, 85%, something like that. That is not explode. Like, the ocean is not explode, and that's like a high percentage of it not being explode. Like, fuck that.
And they are able to swim away unharmed. While taking a walk in the wild, this cameraman was surprised to come across a diamondback rattlesnake and decided to film it from closer.
Fuck that! Are you dumb or dumb?
For a few seconds, all appears calm, and the cameraman gets quality footage of the snake. However, things quickly take a terrifying turn. The video ends abruptly with the snake still in striking position, so we can only hope that the man made it out of there safely.
Fuck that.
Filmed in Kruger National Park, these tourists can be seen recording a large elephant in the middle of the road, blocking their path. When the animal spots their vehicle, it immediately sets its sights on them and starts walking in their direction with a menacing demeanor.
Zal ik maar gewoon stil blijven staan of zo?
Ja, sta maar stil.
Holy fuck.
Luckily, they managed to put some distance between them and the giant, yet this doesn't discourage the majestic animal from proving its dominance.
Oh, moet je naar achter?
As the elephant finally steps off the road, the group tries to move on with their trip in peace, but something absolutely shocking happens.
We gaan weg, ik vind het best hier.
Scared and terrified by the giant's actions, screams of terror can be heard coming from the tourists as they proceed to drive away in reverse, putting an end to the video.
Fuck that shit, bro.
A family in South Carolina got the shock of
couldn't
their
do that.
lives when they spotted a huge alligator trying to break into their house through the plate glass windows. Panic struck them all. The homeowners were left locked inside their house and called the rescuers to subdue and transport the reptile, but the alligator was in no mood to leave the place.
No.
The rescuers tried hosing down the aggressive animal and tying ropes around it, but no one expected what the stubborn reptile did in reaction to that. The huge predator knocked everything out of its way, but the rescuers finally got the upper hand and dragged it out of the neighborhood.
Bro,
At a national park in Nepal, driving down the road unexpectedly came across a rather large tiger that didn't seem so happy about having visitors. Initially, they decide to pull over after spotting the animal walking across the road up ahead.
Of course, you can't really see it, but it is a big male Bengal tiger.
Contrary to what most would do, the men end up driving up towards the animal in hopes of getting a closer look.
Oh my god, he is beautiful. He's looking behind. He looks very pissed off. We're leaving. The tiger was pissed off.
The tiger disappears back into the forest. They grab this opportunity to drive away while they still can.
That's crazy.
This terrifying clip hails from the Indian state of Karnataka, where a snake rescuer named Ashok Kumar had the fright of his life when he went in to rescue a snake from a house. The animal was hiding in the bathroom, and the house owner called Ashok to transport it back into the wild. But no one there had any idea what a monster they were dealing with.
Oh, shit.
When the snake slithered to the floor of the bathroom, the man pulled the tail of the reptile to drag it out into the open, but it was the biggest miscalculation of his life. The way that 14-foot-long king cobra stood up with its flared hood froze the blood of Ashok. But the man composed himself immediately and rescued the snake and took it back to its home in the jungle.
Bro, fuck.
To begin this scary encounter, a small group of tourists can be seen recording a cheetah during their game drive in Masai Mara. For a while, the predator seems to be inspecting the vehicle and the people inside of it, but moments later, the video cuts to reveal this terrifying sight.
What? Bro!
The curious cheetah managed to climb inside the vehicle, and surprisingly, the tourists managed to keep calm, despite having a lethal hunter right behind them.
Get huge savings at Bass
Bro,
Pro
aren't there
Shops
supposed to
and
be a
Cabela's
cage
during
on
our
those
spring fishing
cars
classic.
that, you know,
Save
like...
big on the brands you love. Plus, check
Are
out
they,
Bass
like,
Pro deals.
I thought that was supposed to be... And then it just leaves like nothing?
After a few minutes, it must have felt like hours, the animal has a sudden change of plans and starts exploring other parts of the vehicle, leaving everyone inside on edge.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the cheetah turned out to be rather passive and left the scene shortly thereafter.
What shit?
This video begins with what is seemingly a calm video during a spearfishing trip, but a few seconds later, something extremely terrifying catches the unsuspecting fisherman by surprise. After the close encounter, he grabs his partner's legs to inform him of the danger lurking below them.
Fuck that.
Unfortunately, the clip ends early, and their fate still remains a mystery.
Time to go. Time to
This
go.
terrorizing clip begins by showing two men walking towards a residential pond, which is allegedly home to a giant and aggressive alligator.
No!
Snake right there. Do you see that snake head? Yeah. Oh, he's big.
Upon seeing the alligator, they don't waste time and immediately get to work attempting to catch it, but things don't remain peaceful for long.
Oh, that is a big gator.
The struggle goes on for a few minutes as they seem to be having a pretty hard time pulling the heavy animal away from the pond.
Go back. He's trying to go back. It's all good.
After successfully catching the predator by its neck, one of them proceeds to do the riskiest move by far in an attempt to hold it down.
Hold this full.
Push it down on him?
No, I'm gonna pull it up.
Now that the enormous reptile's mouth is sealed shut, they finally gain the confidence to haul the giant animal to their truck. The rest of the extraction goes smoothly, thanks to their skills and experience.
Good.
On a rural road in India, a few innocent civilians were unlucky enough to come way too close to a fearless tiger trying to mind its own business. Originally, they quickly begin recording after spotting the animal walking out of the bushes just a few feet away.
Pretty. Damn. So pretty, but like so dangerous.
With everyone there absolutely frozen in fear, the predator begins calmly walking alongside the dirt road towards another group of terrified civilians.
Wait.
Nuri, wait. It's here, it's coming.
After a few minutes, the tiger reveals itself once again and decides to go get a closer look of the cars up ahead.
Bus, bhaiya, bus, bhaiya. Shh, keep quiet. Oh, it's getting irritated. It wants to cross me.
With the predator still lurking nearby, they unfortunately stop recording, and what happens next remains unknown.
Ew.
In Marshy
Bro,
Point's Nature
shit,
Center,
no,
an
I can't do
exploring YouTuber paid the ultimate price for getting on the bad side of a vicious copperhead snake. The clip begins as we see the snake enthusiast taking a walk in the park with his camera turned on in hopes of spotting worthwhile ophidians.
Hoping to hike a snake up or two. Got a couple hours to kill, so without further ado, let's get to it and see what we can find.
For a time, the snake sighting adventure appears to be rather uneventful, and then, out of nowhere, things take a frightening turn.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Not good. Not good.
Immediately after getting
Oh,
bitten,
shit.
the man remains calm and finds a way to inform the appropriate authorities, who in turn step in and handle the situation professionally.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, it just stings a little bit.
It just stinks a little bit? Okay.
Going right now.
All right, bud.
Okay, cool.
We need to get you in that Kubota. We're going to drive you out here.
Eventually, the explorer is taken to the hospital, where it is confirmed that it was a dry bite, and he is discharged shortly after.
Bro, fuck
A man from
that.
Chachoeng Sao, a city in central Thailand, found his dog barking incessantly at his home garage. He went in to check, having no idea what he was going to encounter. A 7-foot-long monitor lizard had made the garage its home. The owner called in rescuers to remove the lizard, but the reptile was more dangerous than they thought it to be. The officers moved the black Honda.
All right, everybody.
Damn.
Two of any of these
Bro,
for
this
just $6.
Can you get a Dave single with a 10?
it's crazy.
How about two
That's
Dave
really
singles
crazy.
for $6? And that's class. Sit down, Toby. Sorry.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's 2 for $6.
Lo que sea que estés a punto de ver, será mejor después de un break con
Come on,
Frosty
can I
y
skip? I can't skip this.
Crazy good.
Like, we just been getting non-skipper
The
ass,
car,
but like maybe
beneath
what,
which
one?
the monstrous lizard was hiding, and used brute force to take hold of it, which was a big mistake.
Bro.
Finally, when the animal tried escaping through the fence, the rescuers got a chance to tackle it down. They brought the lizard to the ground, tied it with ropes, and sent it back where it belonged.
Okay.
An Indian wildlife safari, a group of friends had their relaxing expedition
so
turn into a
pretty,
truly
but
dangerous
so
situation
scary.
when they decided to closely follow an innocent tiger. In the beginning, things pick up rather quickly when they notice the predator walking right towards their car.
बस रुको बस भैया बस तुम मत तू यार
Trying to mind its own business, the animal simply passes them up and continues walking up the road when the tourists suddenly decide to go after it.
तेरी नौकरी जाएगी तो बता रहा हूँ भगा मत उसको चलो थोड़ा बैग लो
The clip then jumps to a later moment where the group appears to be still following the tiger
Bro.
around the safari. Eventually, though, they come to realize that the predator seems to be, unfortunately, heading towards them once again.
What sighting, yaar?
I mean, you guys keep following it. I mean, this is just your guys' stupidity.
Luckily, the animal simply walks by as if nothing is happening, and the tourists finally decide to move on.
I mean, this could go terribly wrong, and if it would be, I feel like these guys' fault. Whoever keeps following it, I mean, that's just agitating it. It's aggravating it. It's no, just leave it alone. Let us do its thing. You do your thing. You just see it for that, however long it takes, a couple seconds, a couple minutes before it passes and goes on about its life. And you get to see another day, because that thing could, ooh, damn.
This petrifying clip starts off with a man recording his snowmobile riding session in a snowy forest in the mountains. However, his supposedly relaxing snowmobile session quickly fell apart after he met an unexpected visitor waiting for him on top of the mountain.
Is it a polar bear? Oh no, it's a bear. It is a bear though, I believe. Right?
Upon seeing the huge bear staring right at him, the rider hastily swerves in another direction and starts speeding away just in case.
Was it a grizzly bear? I can't really tell.
Thankfully, he managed to dodge the
I mean, it
danger
looks like
in
a
time
black bear,
and
but I mean, it
continued
might
his
have been a
ride
grizzly
like
bear.
normal.
I mean, it looks like a grizzly bear.
On a river
Not a
in
grizzly bear, a
Africa,
black
a group
bear.
of friends went out on an exciting fishing
that.
adventure when they unfortunately ended up being stalked by a relentless hippo. For most of the day, things seem to be going well as they spend their time successfully fishing around the lake, all while recording their every move. At some point, though, they notice a sneaky hippo in the distance, staring them down.
Scott, just wait until that hippo goes away. Juana, I'll cast on your head.
Ah, this thing is smart. It knows it.
Boy, if this thing comes for us, it's over.
After doing their best to ignore the animal and continue fishing, they eventually begin to feel unsafe and decide to move to a different spot of the lake. Unfortunately for them, it doesn't take very long before their stalker shows up once again.
I'll cast on their head and scare them away. Fun, Saga. Hey, look.
Oh!
Wait. It won't come.
Let's go before they form a block.
Bro, fuck that.
Okay, let's go up that other funny river then.
A few minutes go by when they eventually decide that they won't be risking their safety any longer and thankfully proceed to drive away from the area entirely.
The fuck?
On
No, that's
Easter
crazy
Day,
to me.
this little girl was out egg hunting around her house when she suddenly had the scare of her life. Watch to see what exactly happened. At the start of the video,
Looks
the
like a
girl is
snake,
happily
right?
walking around the premises searching for Easter eggs under the watchful
Looks like
eyes
a
of her
snake.
parents.
Come on, help me cheat.
She's good. You should have seen her at school the other day. We had one. Really? Yeah, dude, she smelled like about 50 minutes.
After finding one egg in the potted plants, the excited child decides to take her search to the edge of the nearby bushes, but she ends up finding something else.
Right there. Right there? Oh my God. Come here, look.
Oh, damn, now that's a snake.
A few minutes go by as the family observes the animal
Damn.
in shock while making sure not to get too close. Eventually, though, the snake realizes that it has been spotted and does this.
He saw something that looked like an egg.
What
there.
kind of snake is that?
That's just a typical,
It's not poisonous. Damn, it's fast.
Luckily, the snake simply disappeared under the pavement and left everybody there unharmed.
Bro. That could have been so bad. Fuck that. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I will see you guys in the next one. That's going to do it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. That was definitely 30 scariest animal encounters of the year. Which, I mean, some of them seem like old, more than, the year. So, I don't know why it's called that. Because, I mean, some of these encounters didn't look like it was done recently. I mean, some of the video quality is just kind of, you know. But, let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys stay safe. Positivity is key. Motivation is key. Happiness is key. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys let me know. Share, comment, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And if you guys had any scary animal encounters, let me know. I would say I think I've had a few, but I mean nothing too crazy. So I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys stay safe. Watch out for each other. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys stay safe.